what's going on? It's been a while since I've done any new part installs on my WRX actually. As you guys know, I've had the Perrin Wing Splitters that go right here for a few months now. I didn't put them on over the winter just because it was so cold out and so much snow accumulates like back here and especially on here that I didn't want to put them on when it was like that. It was just hard to find a time that the top of the trunk was clean, not really cold, and just in general I didn't put them on. So now it's springtime and get started and put them on. I'm really excited. My friend Justin's here to help, thankfully, because he's actually done these already on his STI that you guys have seen in a previous video, but he knows what to do. So we're gonna get on with the install. Let's open up the box and take a quick look at what's inside. Then we'll start measuring and then we'll get them put in place. I already unboxed these once with you guys before, but it's pretty simple. You just get the two splitters, however many you ordered. And then of course, the double-sided adhesive. They give you quite a few pieces in case you make a mistake. Okay, so to get started, we're just gonna actually mount the 3M tape onto the splitters. So just like that, make it nice and straight. It's not too straight. Do the exact same thing for the top of the splitter with the 3M, and then you just cut off the excess. And on here, it's hard to see, but there's like a little hook. You don't put the 3M all the way up, just put it to the edge here, because this will stick on like the back of the wing. Before we even start, just wipe down the trunk with like an anti-degreaser, or you can use isopropylene alcohol, so you don't have any wax or anything that would prevent it from sticking. So we're just like pushing up on the wing gently, so we can fit it under. And then we're putting it in place. So what we did is we basically measured the distance between the bottoms of the wing mounts, which came out to be like 31 inches approximately. Don't take my numbers exact, you'll want to measure that yourself. And then 31 inches divided in half was like about 15.5 inches. And then that divided in half was 7.25 inches. So we measured 7.25 from each base of the wing over to here. And then we did the same on the other side, 7.25. And then when we measure it from the middle of the badge, it matches at like 8 inches each, approximately, just like 7.5, 7.8. Then we put the wings into place and we marked them with tape. And now we're gonna add more tape so that we can take them out now and take off the 3M and then put them back in. So we're just gonna take more tape. We're gonna just put it exactly on the wing. Just like that on the bottom of the trunk. So there, we can see exactly where we want it. To the other side. That was actually pretty easy.
First time's always the hardest.
Yeah. Once we had them in place, I rolled the car forward a bit, and then we were able to like look from right back here and make sure it's perfectly straight, and that the angle of the splitter was straight with like the roof and everything. So it looks good, and I think that's the only way to make sure they're straight is just to eyeball it, but it looks good. So one thing you'll notice is that the rear badge isn't center with the antenna up there. So when you look at it, you have to choose which one you're gonna basically base that off of. You still wanna measure it, but in terms of like making sure they're straight and at the right angle, you have to pick one or the other. I chose the badge. When I look at it, the antenna kind of looks like an inch off. All right, so now that we've got the tape in place, we're gonna remove the 3M, and then we're gonna put the splitter into place using the tape that we use to mark our measurements.
Make sure you don't pull the tape off totally.
Oh, the red?
This will give you room to jiggle it about if you don't have it dead on. And then from there you have kind of a tab to pull once you get it
pull
in
it
place.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let down.
Beauty. There we go. So what we did is we actually left the piece that you pull off of the 3M on the other side, and then we got it into place, Now we can slowly pull this out. It let us move it around until it was perfect. Now, it's perfect.
And then you do the same on the top.
We did the same on the top. Perfect. That's awesome. Now we can take our tape off. Get it all set. Perfect. Okay. I think that's pretty good.
Oh, got it.
Alright, so that was it, guys. That is the Perrin Wing Splitters. I'm super excited to have finally done a parts mod on my WRX after a long, kind of cold, snowy winter that we had. Big shout out to Perrin for these. If you guys are interested in them, they go on sale quite often and they're really, really nice. You can pick them up. I'll have a link down below in the description. The install took way less time than I thought. Every time I go to do an install, I think it's going to be an hour. It ends up being 2 hours. This took like 30 minutes, so it was faster. Big shout out to Justin. Thanks, bro, for coming to help out with this. He's done this before, so he knew exactly what to do. Double check your measurements, measure twice, do the tape thing. That was genius. That way you don't get anything sideways or crooked. And then it's in. It looks so awesome. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And if you have any questions or comments, of course, leave a comment down below. And I hope you're having a great day or night, whatever it is where you are.